Alrighty guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we got another Ultimate Edition review from Series 25. The final one I think on the channel, unless I put this up before another one. We have Damian Priest, Senior Money in the Bank. This guy, first time in the line for the Ultimate Edition line, and it's going to be a good one. I know he was just in the Elimination Chamber. He's probably lined up to have a match with Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. We will see where that goes, but this figure looks great, and I think they actually made him a lot taller than his last Elite, which I did not like because of the size. So let's take a look at this and see if they finally got that height right and how everything else looks about this figure. If you enjoy the video by the end, please don't forget to leave a like, a comment, drop a subscribe if you feel I've earned it. Thank you for being here, and let's get straight into this review. Alrighty guys, so we got Damian Priest out of the box in the plastic bubble here. You can see all the accessories that come with this figure. 3 head scans. One of them is reused. I think it's the one that's actually on the figure itself, but we just got that one in series, I think it was Elite 109 or 110, I can't even remember, but it was the one with the suited Cody Rhodes and who else was in that wave? Seth Rollins with the first figure form of that new World Heavyweight title. They also got a awesome yelling head scan on Priest up there, a smiling scan, as well as his purple custom Senior Money in the Bank briefcase, closed fist hands, open hands, as well as the microphone holding hands or briefcase holding hands, if you want to call it that for the sake of this video. We also got the awesome piece of entrance gear that he came down to the ring with. I'm not exactly sure if that, I think that was Money in the Bank that he came out with that. I would imagine that's what this is from, but I actually don't know for sure, so comment down below and let me know if you do. Figure looks great and the accessories look sick on this one. Can't wait to get into it. Let's see it. Alrighty guys, so we got Damian Priest out of the bubble, and this thing looks sick. I do want to give it a quick comparison before we even look at the figure. I just got to know for my own personal reference how this thing stands to another Ultimate Edition. If it's any bit bigger, I got to know if the sizing's correct on this Damian Priest. Alright, let's see back to back on this Cody Rhodes Mattel Creations. I don't know, man. Is he still small? Yeah, I would say so, guys. Cody Rhodes is not that close to Damian Priest. Am I right? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look for myself after I do this. But I feel like that's still small. I feel like Damian Priest is a lot bigger than this. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I just feel like the scaling is kind of off on Damian Priest figures. Again, I might be wrong. You guys might comment and go, no, he's about that height. But please do. If I'm wrong, I gotta know. So yeah, that's the one thing I really wanted to see out of this figure, was a change in height. So that is a little disappointing, but I won't harp on it, because other than that, the figure, the detail, the tattoos, this thing is unreal. You can see that head scan I was talking about there from his earlier Elite, which came out I think early last year, 2024. Looks awesome. We finally see him in the Ultimate Edition line. They took the purple streaks he had out of his hair, or they had it in his hair in the Elite, but they took it out for this one. You can see the tattoos on the back look sick. Look at that. All the way on the butterfly joints, the skull there going under the singlet. Looks really cool. You can see the arm tattoos there. Very nice, as well as some removable bracelets, or yeah. I was kind of second guessing myself on the name bracelets, but didn't even sound real for a minute. But yes, you get some removable bracelets there. Very cool. Tattoos all around. I don't think his tattoos are colored, so these are probably accurate. Articulation's great. We got the double jointed elbows there. You can see the movement there. Oops, there we go. We got shoulder movement on both. Very good. Stiff joints per usual. Everything looks pretty clean there. The head on this one actually articulates really well too. You can see him looking up. If you had him in a Money in the Bank title match, moves all the way around there very well. Torso moves great, left to right, front to back, all the way around. That moves nice. Waist is nice and tight, not loose. I've gotten some loose ones, but this one is good. You can see the detail all the way down there. He's got on the crotch area, obviously he's got some detail for the strings, the buttons, the buckle on the belt, as well as all the studs all the way around on the belt there. Ton of detail on his pants. You can see the difference in texture. Everything about this figure super detailed. Nice paint streaks going down this side with the Puerto Rican flag, it looks like almost. You see the Archer of Infamy, the arrows going down here. Nice detail on the knee pads also, and the kick pads, man. A lot of stuff going on with this figure, and it looks great. The legs articulate very well. You can see him popping out there. Nice movement there on the legs. Thighs move good. And the knees, of course, as well. That one just cracked. That was scary. Oh, yeah, look at that. Holy cow. Goes back pretty far. Man. Well, got a little bit looser there. You can see that little bit of gap. It was a little scary there. But it's all good, all is well. Boots move good. The ankles move good as well. And, of course, the toes. One of the big perks of an Ultimate Edition, getting that toe articulation. Figure looks great, guys. I'm actually really impressed with this one. Again, the height was my big thing with this figure, so that's kind of an L in my opinion. But again, let me know in the comment section, am I wrong on that one? Because I might be. Let's take a look at the accessories he came with. We've got this grinning head scan here for Damian Priest. This one is definitely new. Never seen this in figure form. Mine's got a little bit of a smudge there on it, but nothing I can't poke at and try to get that off. Same hair all the way around. No colors in there or anything, but very cool nonetheless. Braids flow pretty nicely. Not really hard molded. You can kind of move them around as you please. So that's a cool head scan there. We also got what I think steals the show here, which I'm definitely going to display it with, is this yelling head scan. Look at that thing. That looks just like Damian Priest. That thing's phenomenal. So yeah, definitely going to put this on. I'll get it ready towards the end of the video once I'm going to get it ready for my display, and it's definitely going to have this head scan on there. That thing is sick. Look at that. Whew. Nice scan there by Mattel. He also comes with his briefcase, Senor Money in the Bank. This thing is awesome. I love when they do custom briefcases. I think this might be one of the first custom briefcases. I'm sure we're going to get the Tiffany Stratton briefcase, that green one, or the pink one, excuse me, with the green attire when she won it. That would be pretty cool for her first Ultimate Edition. They do open up as well, which is pretty cool. Throw a contract in there, money, championship belt if it fits. I'm not really sure if that'll work, but pretty cool nonetheless. So that's pretty neat. I would love to get the RVD briefcase down the road, and of course I would love the Edge one if he ever does come back and sign a Legends deal. That would be really cool. And finally, we got this awesome piece of ring or entrance gear. I said ring gear. Entrance gear that comes with it. This thing is awesome. I don't know what this is. I don't know what he was inspired by with this, but tons of detail by the team over at Mattel on this. All of it's textured. You could feel every bit of it, even going down to the little buttons here, little buckles. This thing's sick. The chain here. Everything about this. Very, very cool. You can see the hood's got the polka dot. Even in the back, it's got room for his hair to come through. Really cool there. Look at that. That is awesome. The hard plastic mold here. This is in there. You can't take that off. And it goes all the way up to the top. Really cool. Long little cape he's got there with the black dots going all the way down. Let's get him in this and see how it actually looks with a different head scan. I definitely wouldn't be able to take him seriously in that nice entrance attire with this smiling big grin face on, so I did want to show this to you on the actual figure. It does look good if you want to display him like this, but for me personally, Damian Priest is always mean mugging. I mean, you see him smile and laugh occasionally, but for me, definitely putting on that screaming head scan or even just a straight face mean mug. But I had to show you this on the torso as well. Let me just talk about this and give you guys a warning. This thing was a little bit hard for me to get on. I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me a couple minutes here. You got to get his arms straight and put them through these little straps here that are all connected to the same piece. You can see there, it goes underneath there, but I had to kind of like finagle his arm straight and up, take the head off, and kind of slide it all down. It was a very interesting process, but we got it on. Now I got to find a way to put the head on here with the hood back and stick the hair through this hooded hole. So give me another minute or two and we're gonna get this on there. Alrighty guys, that wasn't even close to as bad as putting on the actual torso piece. The head slipped in really, really easily. All you gotta do is put the hood back, slide the back hairpiece through the little slit there in the back, and you can easily pop the head on. Thing looks great. I really actually like this Damian Priest. Again, my one gripe, I'm going to say probably far too many times in this video, is the height. I wish he was a little bit taller, just because I feel like he's one of the real big men in WWE right now, at least in the main event scene. Obviously, Braun Strowman, Omos, if he's still with the company. I haven't seen him in a while. But those types of guys, they are very big. But Damian Priest is super athletic, agile, big guy. And I just feel like they don't really show it in the figure form. I feel like he's too close in size to some of the guys that are a bit smaller than him. So very cool figure. This is definitely how I'm going to display this one. Like I said, it looks awesome. You can see the robe all the way down. It hangs super low. So very cool. And yeah, like I said, this is definitely how I'm going to display this one. Figure looks great, and I'm super impressed with this whole entire series of 25. They look great. And it's definitely one of my favorite series, I would say, so far from the Ultimate Edition line. I feel like all three were very good, very well done figures. So, moral of the story, pick them up if you don't have them and you're a wrestling figure collector. They are great. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this series of video reviews, whichever order they came out in. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much for being here. Take care, and God bless as always. And please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you feel I've earned it, drop a comment if you liked it, and let me know what you like, what you don't like, the whole 9 yards. And we will see you soon with more content. Thank you again.